tank like Asante. I think that draft looks very good.
Right.
Okay, no.
Okay, so what do you think of the drafts?
I think that like left comp is probably like the easiest to like play. It's kind of front to back.
Spotted. This is level 6, so level advantage. Relech needs backup if he wants to actually get this. Goes for the smite, and it is Linces that gets this. Now Relech has to get away. Linces trying to lock him down with the help of Knock-Knocko, and that's going to be a flash from Relech. First blood to Linces.
Oh, bottom lane though. We got
Karzi going all in onto Paris right now, and they get a double kill to Karzi. 3 to Vitality.
Nako was contesting him, basically sitting in front of the grubs going, all right, what are you going to do, lads? Are you going to try and take it?
Yeah.
Now, it will be Relech able, with that movement from Mainter, to start up the grubs, but still you can see Vitality very aware of how Relech can access the map and how he can try and cross map.
And you ask most analysts, they would agree the dragon stacking is the bigger threat than the early grubs. So even if Vitality do eventually give it, they delayed Relech slightly, and they're still taking a pretty good trade here. It's going to be the Chemtech Dragon coming up next in 4 minutes, 30 seconds. So Relech can clear this one. He doesn't have any camps on the top half, so you imagine he'll either look for a gank or reset or bot side. He doesn't have that many options.
Yeah, I think he has to reset. Like, Sundered Sky already picked up for Linces, so you're down a reset for Relech, and his bot camps are there. Maybe he's a little shy on that first line of pickup, but it does mean that Linces has like a tempo advantage that he can try and play around this bottom side. Oof, that's a big miss.
Arrow does not land, but the encore flash by Samdi. Now tidal wave on a Karzi, they turn it around. Shut down, picked up by Samdi.
A little bit less intuitive for Navi as they go on.
Yeah, he has, actually, as we had a smite from Relech stealing away the Scuttle Crab, and now just ults on the Fleshy. Relech getting a steal and a kill. Will trade his life for it, as Linces will answer right on back. Karzi also sniping Paris with the arrow, forces flash out of Nami. Navi get back to the safety of the turret, but in comes Humanoid. Goes for the turret dive, weirding for the kill, and gets out of there alive.
Thanks to Samdi and Paris. And this is what I was talking about with the Wood Item Spike, that Triforce Imperial Mandate. It's so difficult to contest the Corki Nami on that wave when they've got these two items.
Fantastic positioning from Fleshy. I was worried for Humanoid at first, but then having a Seraphine in your pocket means that probably no dive. And while they were hovering there, yeah, Samdi is right now alone in the mid lane, but has his support behind him now. There we go. Mainter still has his turret alive, but Knock-Knocko is peppering it down, throws down the ultimate. It's gonna full wobble combo! And it's a 1-for-1 trade. Turret putting it alive.
Should get a decent amount of damage. You can see immediately Relech trying to move across the mid lane.
And gonna drift it on in, crashes into the turret, and that is a turret taken. First turret, quite late here, 17:30 in, but Vitality get an extra injection of gold.
Yeah, Humanoid caught the transition though.
Yeah, finds Humanoid right there. Poby, big damage, finds a shuffle as well between worlds. He's trying to get the angle, he does get out of there. Now the team comes in. Tag in Linces, Cataclysm to safety as Knock-Knocko continues to chase down. Relech falls, the charm lands onto 2, and Vitality squeeze the pincers, double kill onto the jungler, and find a huge plan to Navi.
And Knock-Knocko isn't afraid of terror shots. He takes 2, fishing for Paris.
I think Paris might be able to get out of this one. Ooh, he's able to dodge a wall, but Knock-Knocko 2.
Knock-Knocko into the wall. It is beautiful from Vitality.
Incredible use of these ultimates. They don't have a big enough wave. They do have the grubs from earlier, and now another cannon coming in. Humanoid will just back off. So, okay, it will be a turret trade for the Dragon. Navi saying we don't have the wallets to contest this. Let's try and get more gold into the pocket of the Azir.
Yeah, I think the fact that you constantly have push on mid.
The only downside is the other biggest gold differential is Fleshy. As the Knock-Knocko is actually in a 1v2 currently. Poby going for the shuffle, flashed by the Gnar, going for the Mega. He's got so much magic resist. He's 1v2ing the solo laners of Navi. Roasted down, but the team helping him out. He survives. Vitality will look for more on the Poby as Humanoid misses some of the abilities, but Linces is there for the backup. 2 kills to Vitality.
To see that place be an international tournament. Like, all they want is to see him face off against the best in the world. And Samdi, they need to take a return trip to base.
That is Aurora with, I believe, only 2 items. As Knock-Knocko in a 1v3, holding the line solo. Now Humanoid links up with him. Baron has started for Vitality. Navi are just trying to find an avenue in, but Samdi's so low. Mainter will TP. Relech maybe finds an avenue in as the Encore goes a little wide. Cataclysm get closer, but he just gets popped like a balloon. Share half their comps. It gets so crazy.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. Or half of Karzi's tweets, to be honest.
As Nago again is the focus. He doesn't have the Mega Gnar anymore. It's about to time out, and in comes Relech. The arrow for backup goes a little wide. He hops over Relech's head and is still winning the trade. Now Paris comes in, has a tidal wave, sidestep, shut down to Paris. They get their guy, but they had to invest a lot of time into that play.
Yeah, and it still nearly went disastrously. But either way, Vitality going to get this bottom lane tier 2. They take the mid. EMEA starts. Vince is just clearing it out himself.
Vitality, again, this is a big lead, but it's still relatively early in the game. They don't need to force a crazy. So now, both Flash on the bot laners down for NAVI, as they will try and again clear this wave, but this one you have to imagine will take the turret, as an auto from Karzi will claim that one. Exposed inhibitor as in goes Relech, big engage, plus the rumble over the top, and Poby with the shuffle! They got Karzi, but Poby goes down. Linces with the kill as Nago goes Mega, takes down Samdi. Vitality have killed the carries, as it's only Mainter with no ultimate available. And Relech with the GA to his name. Vitality, they'll trade their bot laner up as a 1-for-2 and just destroy the base of NAVI.
It was heroic effort from NAVI, but this just isn't your story. Vitality continue to put that pressure. They will get another tower, another inhibitor, and NAVI need another miracle if they're hoping for anything
Relech
here.
still has GA. No Cataclysm anymore, no Flash anymore, but if you want to just...
And specifically Corella Deville as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's more
That creeped
cruel
me out
than
as a kid.
scary,
Yeah.
but now arrow lands here onto Relech, and everybody following it up. He'll use the Cataclysm, goes into the GA. Nago loses about half his health bar, but Relech is well picked as Vitality land that arrow. Karzi finds the angle and sets up the play. No jungler means no contest at the Baron.
Yeah, there's little that NAVI can do. This is just going to be taken and...
No contest for a smite steal, but maybe they walk up as 4. I mean, we do see Navi in the neighborhood, and they have the equalizer for Mainter. Nago's on the flank, but he does not have Mega. Navi walking forward. Lince is still in the pit. Karzi getting damage in as the Baron is secured. Humanoid has a flank as Poby goes in for a big shuffle on the 3. Stranded Mainter, but Humanoid blocks Samdi's approach, and Vitality answer the play. Hold their ground. Double kill to Nago. Mainter will try and limp away as a TP comes into the mid lane, or rather into the base of Vitality, or NAVI from the mid lane. Or either way, Vitality find the ace. They get the Baron. Massive game 1 statement from Vitality as Humanoid looks to take down the Nexus. Relech has respawned, but the rest of Vitality are here, and that's a GG. Game 1 to Vitality.
Yeah, cool, calm, and collected for Vitality in this game 1. They've kind of